Hello, it's day. 什么 day？ 几6天吗？几7天？过年？几天？第七？第七，第六。It's the 6th day of Chinese New Year, and we got when Kate's mom brought back, her brother-in-law brought back some 6 more chickens from the countryside. They also got us some more red envelopes from people in the hometown place. Inside each of these is cash money. Kate, 你帮我开一个看看。We're gonna open one right now.
随便拿一个。
对，随便。In southern China, it's not that important how much it is. Whoa! Wow, 200. That's actually a lot. 200. That's like $30. I was thinking we get like a 20. I was thinking we get like a 10. Whoa, 这么多. Wow, 300.
Wow.
400. 多少?
Wow.
How much? How much? How much?
Wow.
How much? 500? Wow. I was thinking we'd get in like 20 RMB. These are small little books. Usually, I was going to say, it doesn't matter how much you get. It's about it's about the thought that counts. So I was thinking we'd be getting like maybe 10 or 20 RMB on a lot of these. I had no idea we'd be getting big money. I guess it's because of the twins, man. They figure diapers are expensive. I don't know. I'm taking it though. Let's open one more so we can get a small one. This is super small and really thin. This has got to be a 10 RMB note.
You got 10.
10. Oh. 10. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. 10 RMB. $1.30. Give me up. That's more like it. I'm sure I'll give you the guys total. I got a video on how much the hospital costs, but I will tell you, I added it all up and it was about 10 grand US. All in for the NICU for 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks for the kids. Well, it was a week for one and 10 days for the other. And then Kate had the C-section. She was in the hospital for a week. C-section, all in, everything, 10 grand. Which is the same as what it would have been for me at the hospital in the US with insurance. This is with no insurance and a private hospital, so that was good. Anyway, things are good here. We're just hanging out. I just finished my first full day of work. It's a Monday. It's the 6th day of Chinese New Year, and I told my wife I got to get back to work. So I spent a full 8 hours on the computer for the first time in, wow, over 2 weeks. So much junk to be done. It's ridiculous. So you can see my brother-in-law back in the back here working madly. Let's go see what he's making. We're gonna go check out the food. Every time I get back here, they're always cooking in here. No matter how big the house, this is about a 2,000 square foot house, the kitchens are always insanely small. So really it's a 1 or 2 person job in here. Whenever I come in here to cook, I end up getting just kicked out because there's no room. Look, they're swimming broccoli. They don't eat raw vegetables, they only cook them. My mother-in-law saw me eating fresh broccoli that had been washed and she was freaking out. That's pretty funny. So we got some broccoli, we got some veggies. These are weeds. I don't know what they are. They're a flowery vegetable that tastes pretty good. Underneath is some more flowery vegetables. They're gonna put these in oil, wok fry them, put in some garlic and some sauce and probably some spice. Got some fresh green beans. We got some pork, churro, and some other stuff, some hot peppers, some more fatty pork. And we're gonna be cooking all this junk up. Let's see what we got going in here. Let's turn the light on. There we go. Ooh, some kind of a dim sum. This is some kind of a stew. Some kind of a stew. I don't know what the junk that is. Anyway, look, he's cooking it up. 我吃一个，你真的太有这个习惯了，这个是洗干净了吗？
再洗一次吧。
没关系，我问他的妈妈要不要。I'm going to show Kate's mom me eating broccoli and see what she says. We'll see what she says here. This is going to be quite the video. I don't know if it'll be good or bad. Kate, 你帮我一个翻译好不好？这个好重要。我想问你的妈妈一个问题。你觉得我吃这个怎么样？这个是生的，是没有烤的。看。好好吃。Good。你觉得怎么样？他觉得怎么样？他觉得不对的吗？是不是不好？不会对。She won't eat that. She's like, that's bad. Don't eat that raw. I love broccoli. Is one of my favorites. I like it cooked, but it's good that way. Let's see what we got going over here. What do we have here? 这个应该是小的，是不是？大的。Is it little brother or little sister? I have to look at him to see. Okay, that's definitely Kiara. That's definitely Kennedy. But I can't tell if I just look at one. I have to look at them both to see who's who. I can tell, look at that. Whenever I say who it is, my sister-in-law always laughs. Kennedy's sleeping away. There's Kate talking hometown language, something about the red envelopes. I got that bit.
多謝喎，
Those
然
turned
後
out really
每
nice.
個食多啲喎，分面好喎。
So that's pretty cool. One other thing in news, we have in China, there's a really big cultural thing in southern China that they have either a 1 month or a 100-day party for the children to like celebrate that they're still alive. That's probably not good to say it that way, but I've always said it about other people. Hey, look, their kids are still alive. Let's have a party. That's what the 100 days are for, because it used to be their high mortality rates back in the olden days. Look how pretty those flowers are now. What were they, 70 RMB? It was like $10 for that whole bouquet. Isn't that crazy? It smells really good. Good gosh. Super fragrant. Anyway, we're having a 100-day party here in southern China for our kids. It's going to be a blast. We're going to have music, dancing. The kids will do karaoke. We'll probably have them do a couple of talents. Maybe I can get Kira to do juggling. I'd be happy. Yeah, I don't know what the kids have to do with it, but they're going to be still alive at 100 days. That's a plus. And it's also kind of a big deal culturally for the woman to be back to her pre-pregnancy weight, which sounds ridiculous to me. And okay, I don't know how this happened. Here's full disclosure. Okay, so in China, it's not that big a deal to talk about people's weights. Kate was making a big deal about how the heaviest she was right before she went in for labor. She's like, I'm 170 pounds. She was 84 kilos, 83.5, just right around 170. And 10 days later, she weighed herself. She was down to like 135. She was down to 130 today. It's been like 3 weeks since she had her kid. She's lost 40 pounds in 3 weeks. What is up with that? I thought she's not even not eating. She's eating healthy food. Here's what they had for lunch today was half of a dead fish and some kind of really fatty meat with these eggs. And she just had this rice-based dish and some dim sum kind of doughy stuff. So she's not eating nothing. She's eating, but I think the nursing is really bringing out the calories. I added up 100 milliliters of breast milk has like 72 calories in it. She's putting out like 7 or 8 of those a day. That's like 800. That's like running like 10 kilometers a day in calorie output. Maybe more for her because she's smaller. I don't know. Anyway, that's a lot to be putting out that kind of calories. And I don't know what it takes her body to make the milk, but that's just the output of the milk. So I'm assuming processing it into milk takes some calories to burn to make it that way too. So pretty crazy. Anyway, first full day of work for me. I feel much better about life. I'm tired as junk, but I'm still doing my thing and taking names. So got to pay the bills. Oh, okay. One other thing, last thing here. Man, I've got a lot of stuff to tell you guys. It's been a while. Tomorrow, we have our live-in maid coming to live with us in maid. She's about 40. She's 7 years of experience. She'll be in charge of helping the 2 babies and also Kate with her health and just overall helping the kids. So her sister has been amazing to help us. Man, it's still been a lot of work, even with everybody kicking in. And we're like, it's not going to be enough. We just need a maid. So we've got a maid coming. She's going to live in here starting tomorrow. She's coming from Guangxi province, which is like a few hours north of here, kind of near Guilin. And she'll be staying with us for 26 nights. And we'll go into the math of that, what that costs and stuff. But spoiler alert, it's a lot less than in the US, that's for dang sure. Like imagine having a full-time live-in 24/7 maid at your beck and call for the kids. She's actually going to be sleeping in the same room as the kids. She sent a box of some of her stuff to like her inventory for, I don't know, baby massages and junk today. It arrived at her house and she's coming tomorrow. So once that happens, we'll take a load off us. Tonight's the last night that will just be Kate and her sister and me and her mom and yeah, really the 4 of us. Mostly it's just Kate and her sister that have been doing the bulk of the heavy lifting with the kids. So not that they're heavy, but they're always crying and needing food and seems like they have a lot of needs, what with them being, completely dependent on us. So anyway, there you go. That's the story on that. Thanks a lot, guys. Can't really tell in this photo, but she's much less yellow in her life today than she has been Kira. You'll also tell her face is gaining a little bit of weight. She looks a little pudgier, if you can tell. That's Kira, as opposed to Kennedy. I don't know why they sleep with their hands in the air. I think it's pretty funny. You put their hands down inside and they pull them up themselves. Pretty silly. Sleeping away. So Ryan, just got to show you this quick thing. We're here at our house. We've got baby junk everywhere. We've got these nice sofas. We've got these nice chairs. They're, real size. And then you've got the Nanny here. sitting in this insanely. This is the chair she chooses to sit in. And Kate's sister. It's like a baby chair. I don't get it. They're like, no, this is more comfortable. Of all the chairs we have at our house, that's what they choose to sit in. Is the little toy chairs. I'm like, you could have 100 Americans come through this house and no one would ever want to sit in one of those. It's like literally like for a 5-year-old. They're like, no, this is great. It's so funny. I'm over here with my brother-in-law eating some popcorn with Parmesan garlic powder on it. It's pretty good stuff. Right, Kate? Kate's having some kind of rice soup. Pretty fun. There you go. So I'm here with tons of paperwork, including my passport, at the notary office trying to get my kids' birth certificates so I can take those to the consulate to get my kids' American passports. So we'll see how that works. Should be fun. So I went to the notary office where the hospital told us to go, and they said, hey, you don't have the birth certificate from the hospital. We can't do anything for you. So you got to go to the hospital to get that. But the hospital told me to go there. So here I am back at the hospital. I know where to go here. Hopefully they'll give me the stinking birth certificates so we can get this junk done, because I want to get this stuff issued so we can get my daughters an appointment at the consulate so I can interview them and see if they're worthy to be American citizens, I guess. They're newborns. What are they going to do, right? But we'll see. Anyway, we'll see how this goes. Hopefully I can get this junk done. I know it's right over here where I need to go. Oh, good, there's people here. So I'm here at the birth certificate place. They say they open in the afternoon. It's 1:57. They say they open at 2, so hopefully somebody shows up here pretty soon. I've been kind of waiting around, hoping to get this done today. Hopefully get this knocked out. See how it goes. So I'm at Sam's Club here in China. I thought I'd show you guys the egg shortage here. There's no shortage of eggs here. I don't know if they've had too many chickens. It's 30 eggs for $19.90, which is less than $3, like $2.80 for 30 eggs. So they're about 10 cents a piece. Yeah, about 10 cents a piece. So pretty good. They have more expensive ones. They have the organic ones over here. They're 30 eggs for 24. So they're about 12 cents a piece. So yeah, you got both shots here, but this is what I always buy. We got a bunch in the fridge, so I don't need to buy any more. But yeah, quite a few eggs here for cheap. Kate is getting in among the mangosteen, trying to find the best box of them. They're 2.5 kilos, so about 5 pounds for $80. So about $11 for 2.5 pounds. Sorry, 5 pounds. So they're about $2.25 a pound. And then the longyan's about $5 for 2 kilos. Wow, is that 2 kilos? Oh, 1.2 kilos. That's better. Still, that's $5. So that's about $2.50 a pound. Pretty good fruit selection here. These are the best oversized tangerines. They're so dang good. They're $10 for a big case of them, but they're so good. They're easy to peel. They're super sweet. Oh, I want to eat one right now. Yum, yum, get me some. Every time I come home, this is what I come home to. Got 8 girls here, 2 of which are screaming their heads off, and Kate's bossing another girl around. Listen to him. Screaming her face off. I swear they don't know when food's gonna happen.
不要用吃手了，不用吃手了，不用吃手了。不要吃手了。
一个好了，然后第二个怎么样？
第二个他是吃饱，刚刚吃饱。
他刚刚吃饱，他打嗝了吧？
壳没出来。
打嗝了没有？
没打嗝。安静了。
啊，舒服了。
在一起安静，你哥。
太难了。
这个，那他好像心里有感应哎。
So it is Monday morning. Let's see, what is it? February 10th, I think. Super Bowl Sunday in the U.S. So I'm here in my office watching the blowout. 27 zip. Hey, they actually got 5 yards. It's impressive. Not a very exciting game. I had some curry and some yogurt, and now I'm eating some sunflower seeds. Definitely not the usual Super Bowl party for me. Usually we have a big Super Bowl party at my house. We'll smoke some meat and have a bunch of friends over, do some guac and all the fixings. But this time, this is all that's going on is me watching it on my computer. So one of the less glamorous times in China when I don't get to do the fun party. Ooh, 2nd and 4. I gotta watch this play. Hey, he made a first down, but if there's a flag, I'm not that worried about them. Anyway, yeah, that's what's going on. I think I may go either today or tomorrow to Hong Kong and renew my passport, just stamp my passport. I have a 60-day stamp I gotta go stamp. so I got to get to Hong Kong. So I'll do a video on that if I do. So it's about 1:30 on Monday. Looks like Kennedy woke up. She woke up and she's actually not screaming or freaking out. She doesn't have a stomach ache and she's not hungry, so that's really weird. Seems like all she does is eat, sleep, and scream when she wants something, and so it's nice when she's in this kind of a veg and chillin' mood. It's really cute. Had the Super Bowl, watched that, bit of a blowout. It was still fun to watch. I was a little bit not as fun as my usual Super Bowl parties, like I said, but still fun. And I slept for like a half hour because I got kind of early to watch it. And then we're hanging out here, and I'm like, well, I got to do something. I have to go to, I have to leave the country every 60 days here in China because my visa is a 60-day visa. And so I was going to go to Hong Kong. I'm like, hey, Kate, I'm heading to Hong Kong. And she's like, hey, my brother, I thought her brother-in-law was gone. He's still hanging out here. Him and his daughter and my sister-in-law are all here. And I'm like, hey, I'm going to Hong Kong. You want to come with me? And he's like, yeah, that'd be fun. I'm like, wait, well, your daughter's here. Do you guys want to come? And I'm like, hey, wait a second. Your wife could probably go for a night too. So our plan is to head to Hong Kong today, spend one night in Hong Kong, and then tomorrow morning head to Hong Kong Disneyland with my brother-in-law and my wife's older sister and their daughter, who's hanging out right there. Their son, who's 14, would absolutely love it too, but he is at their house in Foshan, an hour away, playing with his friends, and he doesn't want to go. I'm like, dude, you're going to regret not going to Disneyland in Hong Kong. He's never been to Hong Kong. He doesn't want to go. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. Anyway, that's the story. So they have to get a couple of their ID cards to leave to Hong Kong. And so they're sending, rather than having my brother-in-law head back there and go, he's going to head he got the stuff in a bag, overnight clothes and a few things and the cards they need. And then they're going to send them in a taxi to here. So I'll have to go make a round trip. And then from here, we'll just head out. It's really easy to jump on my electric scooter to get onto the metro. It's about a 20-minute metro ride to the train station. But with 4 of us going, I think we're just going to take a car and just park the car there over for a couple nights, or one night, I guess. So it'll be fine too. But it should be a lot of fun. We'll go to Disneyland. I already bought the tickets for tomorrow for Disneyland. So I just got to find a hotel to stay at for tonight and see how it goes. Should be a lot of fun. I'll start looking to see if we stay at someplace nice or someplace crappy or where. It's just one night, so it's not that big a deal. And I think I'm going to have them stay in their own room and I'll stay in my own. That's kind of the plan. I don't want to crash with them unless it's a bigger room. We'll see. Looks like Kennedy's past her 5 minutes of happiness. She's going to start crying here any second. Oh, spit up. Got to go.